Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Faith and Fashion, where I am your host, Roberta. And if you're new to my channel, let me just say I am a Christian lifestyle blogger. And on this channel, I talk about my faith, my fashion, and other aspects of my life. So if you're interested, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you in advance. I do hope your day is going well. You know, I genuinely hope that your day is going well, and if it is not, I will pray that it does. Today is a very beautiful day. The sun is out, the birds are chirping. It's just a wonderful day. Give thanks for this day. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning, but you did. So that means God is not done with you yet. You still have purpose. You still have calling on your life. You may not see it right now, but it is there. You just rest upon God and the promises that He made to you. Because if He spoke a word to you, it will and shall come to pass. Because anything that goes out of God's mouth will never come back to you, and He's not a God to lie. Do you understand that? So don't really look on other persons and where they're at in life. You focus on you and where you're going. Your progress might be slow, but you're still going anyways. So you keep on keeping on, and you just motivate yourself and surround yourself with people that will motivate you as well. You get your destiny helpers. You surround yourself with people that want to see you elevate and not just want to talk about you being elevated. Yeah. So I do hope that this word that I just gave to you was encouraging in some way. So the topic for today is being a Christian easy? First and foremost, let me just talk into the mic. No, it is not. It is not easy. And you know why? Being a Christian simply means that you're going to deny fleshly desires or worldly desires, meaning that you can't do what persons in the world are doing. You can't lie, you can't steal, you cannot fornicate, commit adultery, get drunk or high. Some people get high so much so that they don't even recognize themselves, and that is a topic in itself. But we can't operate like everybody else, because we are supposed to be emulating God, meaning that we should be walking upright and righteously, right? So today's video is not going to be long because there's not much to say. We are much to say about this. We are all human beings, and it is more so difficult for Christian people to live in this world, because this world goes against everything that is godly and righteous. It's all about me, and what you can do for you, and not more so what can you do for the spiritual man. Because most of the times we are feeding the fleshy man and not the inner man. And being in a world that glorifies sin, and every corner you turn, it's something sinful looking at you, something that is tempting you. This is sin and temptation everywhere. And people are saying, if you want to be a good person, you can be a good person. But no, that's not necessarily true, because sometimes some people trouble you. And I mean, they're really trouble you, and you're contemplating whether or not you need to punch this person in the face or the throat, or just cuss them out. But you can't do that because you're Christian, and sometimes it really hurt you. So you can't fight back. You can't fight back. You can't say what you want to say, because it would not be godly, right? Yeah, so many times we can't do certain things because they are not godly. And persons might say, okay, if it's hard for you, why not avoid worldly things? But each morning we get up, we put on our clothes, we go to work, we go to school, or just about our business, to church. As we walk out of that door, of our door, sin and temptation is right out there to greet us. And we can do our best to avoid, sin and temptation, you know. But if it was easy, and let's be real, if it was easy, many people would be Christians. Many, like, much more people would be Christians, because if the Bible did not go against the things that we like to do, many of us would be Christians. But you see, we have to be denying what we want to do and follow what God says is right. And you say, "Oh, I don't want to be a Christian just yet because Christians are boring." First of all, Christian people can have fun. We do have fun. It's just that your definition of fun and our definition of fun is two different things. Are two different things, you know. We don't we don't have to be blacked out drunk to have fun, or high in a different dimension to have fun. We can go to the movies, to the park, to the beach, to a concert, parties. We can have a drink but not be drunk or be drunken. We can have fun. We do have fun. It's just that certain things that you used to do in your life before Christ, you can't do it now. You can't go around and punch people in the face. You can't go around and get drunk. You can't go around and lie and steal, because it goes against God's will. And we need to realize that God is not going to force not one of us to be more like him. We all have free will. If we didn't, then we will be robots. We have free will and we choose what we want to do. And sometimes the persons choose what the flesh wants, and that can only give temporary satisfaction. But we are aiming for everlasting life and prosperity and satisfaction and pleasure. And a lot of the times I feel like some Christian persons make others who drink and smoke feel bad. Let's just dive deeper into it, because some of the times when you see persons drinking and smoking, they're doing that to escape life in itself, because life is hard, and the way they cope or the way they escape from the struggles and the trials they face is to smoke and is to drink. That is not always the case, but most of the time it is. Now, we as Christians are supposed to be helpers. We should help them deal with the struggles and trials they are facing, and not add on to the problem, because most of the times we are adding on to the problem. You see, your coping mechanism can be different from other person's coping mechanism, and sometimes you as Christians are not even coping the way you should, but because you're not getting drunk or you're not getting high into a different dimension, you feel as if your coping skill or style is better, but when it is not. So let me end this by saying, it is not easy to be a Christian. You will face struggles and trials, yes, but in the midst of those struggles and trials, God is always going to be with you. And don't use the excuse as to say, Christian people are boring or this and that. We're not. We still have fun. We're still human beings. We still go out. We still eat. We still go out and eat. I should say we still go out and watch movies. You can have fun in Christ. It's just that you will not be indulging in the things that you once were, like drinking to get drunk, lying, stealing, all those stuff that you used to do. There are limits, boundaries you should not cross. So I do hope that this was edifying in some way, shape, or form, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. So please like, share, subscribe. You know, you can comment. Tell me about your thoughts on the topics I'm talking about. The comment section is open for you to, say something. So, bye. Hope you have learned something. Yes, thank you. Thank you for watching.